Hey guys, welcome back to Max Cars Don't Avoid Unification. Today we are looking at the second semi-final match of the UGL Season 2. It is MrBlueDude versus Kubini. MrBlueDude had a pretty convincing run through the tournament so far, absolutely beating Gap PR as well, which was a little, how should I say, astonishing for me. I wouldn't foreseen that. So he seems to be in tip-top shape at the moment, and his opponent Kubini is also improving, or has improved quite a lot, especially if you see his performance on the UGL Season 1 and some of my casts on my channel. He has been in superb shape as well, so there's no clear victor in my mind here, so it's going to be interesting. We have the draft here. Kubini banned Inari, Harlequins and Witch Hunters. Yeah, so MrBlueDude, it's hard to ban against MrBlueDude as he is so has a lot of different factions he likes to play. But yeah, Inari, Harlequins and Witch Hunters is surely some of his favorites. On the other side, MrBlueDude banned Renegade Guard, Chaos, Demons and Orcs. So Orcs I have seen Orcs from Kubini, so these are all factions Kubini likes to play as well, so they made their research. Kubini banned Pigs, Fallen Angels, Chaos Marines, Eldar, Emperor's Children, Thousand Sons and Dark Eldar. I think I have seen some of it. I've seen from Kubini Chaos Marines and Eldar, Emperor's Children I think as well, Thousand Sons as well, but Dark Eldar and Fallen Angels I don't think I have seen from him, so hopefully you will see some of those factions. He can play basically, I guess, all the factions he picked pretty well. MrBlueDude on the other hand picked Night Lords, Demon Hunters, Raven Guard, Blood Angels, Dark Angels and Praetorian Guard. I think apart from Praetorian Guard I have seen all the factions being played by him. He submits quite a lot of replays, so that's why you see a lot of games. And yeah, these are all pretty good factions for him. He likes the jumpy factions in Night Lords, Raven Guard and Blood Angels, but also the guard-like factions in Demon Hunter, Inquisition and Praetorian Guard. Dark Angels I think is just a solid pick, and many people know some strategies with them. So yeah, first map will be again Deadly Fun Archeology. In our first game on Deadly Fun Archeology, on the left side, playing Praetorian Guard, we have MrBlueDude. On the right side, playing Eldar, we have Kubini. Kubini goes for the most standard opener there is, except Bone Sinkers are normally put one before the Guardian Squad, so we have a fast aspect portal and no generator as of yet. Maybe it is a Dark Reaper spam where you can open up 3 Dark Reapers. On the other side, we have a munition store into generator, so it's a irregular with grenade launcher opener, I think. Only opening 3 irregulars though. Interesting. Not seen that so far from anybody, so I'm interested in how this will shape up in the end. Let's see. Okay, he adds a generator afterwards and goes for Rangers after all. So, and one Bone Singer coming in right away. Okay, not going to the middle. And there we have quite a lot of irregulars also with the first grenade launcher. That's a really fast grenade launchers they have access to. And because of the sheer amount of models they could win this probably. Second squad of convicts is now out, being able to build stuff over here probably. But you only have access to 1 or 2? 2 actually, okay. So that's okay-ish. And if you build more munition stores, you can increase the amount of heavy weapons by 1 each. Now it comes in the Rangers. Whoops, the Rangers should be able to peel off models and yeah, destroy the morale, so they will not be able to hit really well. If they get infiltration, which I think they will. Okay, going for Farseer next. Farseer. Maybe for the Psychic Storm or something. But the Mind War is not very effective unless he goes for the Commander. Guardians trying to capture the opponent's point even before capturing their own point. Okay, this is really aggressive and didn't pay off in the slightest. You would have been faster and better to capture one point, even for going the point in his own base. I think this is a clear mistake. Economy wise he will fall behind quite a bit. Yeah, he is already behind quite a bit. And yeah, it is true that Elder can play a bit with lower economy because they can play without losing a lot of models. But still this is pretty bad. Yeah, the Guardians would have been way better off capturing their own bits and bobs. Even with Fleet of Foot active, they killed the morale. There comes the Farseer. Not sure what she is really out about to. Could use a Psychic Storm on these guys. Yeah, we'll use it. Here we see the, wow. Wow, almost killing the whole squad. Okay, now I see where. Now I see why you go Farseer. Jesus Christ. You need some Irregulars to fight this, because Irregulars will just die in droves. And now she goes melee and kills even more of those poor lads. Oh my god, this was amazing. They're not even... They go in melee combat. These rangers will kill them even in melee combat. You do not need to run away. I don't think you will take any damage really. The Guardians now have taken this point and should deactivate Fleet of Foot to shoot even better now. And Farseer is in here. Guardians attack. This is absolutely bloodbath of... This lad got killed extra hard here. Wow. Now getting an Orc Bunker. Delayed Orc Bunker, but it is needed. Soldier Mess also now being added. Tier 2 is not on the way. The Orc Bunker is what would keep him in this game. Getting now owed the officer, but I think once the officer is dead, they do not... wow. Did he just survive this? How the hell did he just survive this? And Orc Bunker is now up. It detects and is absolutely menaced. So the Orc Bunker is what gives you stability here, I guess. Farseer needs to make sure not to die from the Orc Bunker. Bone Singer even coming in here. Could use the Wraith Tomb. The Wraith Tomb would have been absolutely amazing now. Not sure, he's not researching it. But against the Orc Bunker or General Turrets, the Wraith Tomb is absolutely boss. You can stun the turret, it cannot shoot, and you can deal a lot of damage against it or against the units that it's covering. But yeah, these guys just standing outside of the detection range and shooting as they like to do. More generators being added, more irregulars. Farseer is now in the middle trying to kill this point. Oh, good bombardment coming and killing 2 Guardians, damaging 2 more. And is there something inside shooting? It looks like it. There's some more irregulars. No, now there's something inside shooting. And yeah, they are quite tanky. 2.5k. Okay, it's not too much actually. Yeah, these irregulars use ground fire. Kubini is just using it a slight sidestep. But there comes the Lieutenant Colonel, I think someone told me to pronounce it. Tell me if this is correct. Yeah, the Farseer would have been nice if she would come around and kill the Lieutenant Colonel with her Mind War, at least damaging them. Would be nice. Guardians coming in. Not sure what the plan is here. Okay, there comes Psychic Storm. You would need to cast it on this squad. Then it doesn't matter where the squad is actually about. If you cast it on a squad, it will be used. The full duration is cast on a squad. And no matter where they move, they will take the damage. So this, yeah, slightly wasted Psychic Storm, especially as these guys could just run into the statue and not take damage. Another Mind War kind of wasted. Not killing the parole officer, interestingly enough, would have been better against the Lieutenant Colonel around here. But I have really problems seeing the Lieutenant Colonel within his units, because he blends in so good and has, yeah, they're so small units. I tend to not see it myself. There's tier 2. Tier 2 also, yeah, similar tier 2 timings. There you see the, yeah. Wow, the skill of the players, if they have some decently timed tier 2. More, it's on the later part, but not too late. There comes in some sniper fire across the river. Wow. Can they fire across the river? I think yes. This time not. They would need to go a little closer or come over here. The Orc Bunker is really what saved MrBlueDude here. Tier 2 is finishing up for him. Tier 2 is finished for Kubini. Would like to see the upgrades. or in general just some more power generators. He's microing well, but his economy, his macro is slipping. You can see it, over almost 800 requisition done. There's even now web brigade just on the front line, just because. And yeah, he needs the upgrades, and he needs more generators ASAP. In comes a commissar now. Tier 2 is finished. What does he go for? For some heavy weapon teams? Or is he probably saving up, getting some plasma pistol war gear and a bugler? I think someone I try, okay guys, I try. Bugler, I think it's called. Oh no, oh no, the Farseer is getting killed here. The Ranger is still mostly undetected, but he moves in range and uses long range scanners soon-ish, I guess. But then they can just jump into these webway. Do they? No, they do not. They are running through the negative cover and losing models. Okay. Generators now being added very late on the party. And yeah, he needs some vehicles or stuff. Vehicle Forge is now being added by MrBlueDude, and yeah, depends what he wants to go for. Wants to go fast tier 3 for the commander tanks, or if he wants to add some chimeras or sentinels, both being valid options. But we have already seen the fire dragons aspect zone, and yeah, fire dragons is a standard go-to thing, but yeah, losing a lot of rangers. They are not cheap, they cost power indeed. Support portal being added as well. The webway will go down, costing you another 100 resources and some time. Griffin also being added, interestingly enough. We have the anti-tank team. I really like how some have the lascan and some have the missiles, and I guess the damage is similar, but it's like interesting that they have a mixture of those. Some were like, oh my god, these are 3 models and so expensive, but look at the HP. And also the damage is only like, each model is only 1/3 of your normal guardsman equivalent, so that's where the cost comes in. And there's the sentinel coming in, getting some special weapons. A flamer actually, okay. Trying to break the morale of these fire dragons. I mean, they are called fire dragons for a reason, huh? There comes in the Assault of Praetorian Guard. The support portal is still not finished. Listing post going down. The Bone Singer goes down. So this is sad, because you need the support portal. He has some resources for it. He could get a Falcon Craft Tank or anything. There's the Griffin now, and another Sentinel going for the Blood Axe encampment now. So you could go for these Grot tanks, but also for the Killer Can, which is a really good option. Support portal being cancelled and built elsewhere. The generator will probably go down over here. The Hawk Bunker has been killed by the Fire Dragons. Fire Dragons now falling back for some reason. There's no need for falling back, because the only thing you could do here is go in melee combat. Don't get me wrong, these Fire Dragons can hold their own in melee combat against these lightly armored guard troops. The Rangers being detected again by the Bugler, I guess, and being murdered. Sentinel with the Flamer doing actually alright against the listing post. Wasn't expecting that. Or was it the support, the weapon team here, the anti-tank team? Maybe it was, not sure. But there's a lot of guardsmen and not a lot of Elder, I gotta say. What do we have here? War Walkers, okay, they are limited to 2, which I find interesting. Sentinel going down now. And the Fire Dragons, yeah, what else can you do? As I said, I would assume some melee combat, but there's like 1, 2, 3 irregulars, one regular section, and the anti-tank team, and the irregulars are reinforced by quite a lot. What do the irregulars have? There's the Bugler, nothing yet, and there comes the Griffin also being put to the front line, which I like, using his smoke grenades to infiltrate your units, which I like. As a special ability, you couldn't put down the smoke and then the units are infiltrated. There's the War Walker, has an assortment of weapons it can use. And there's a Grot tank. More and more Grot tanks. And tier 3 also on the way. Grot tanks being built from the Blood Axe encampment. More and more generators being added. So economy looks absolutely fantastic for MrBlueDude. And I think as soon as he will hit tier 3, we will see a tank commander. Leaving it open so you can see some Rangers being shot away. Come on. There it goes. The Vulture gunship it is, okay. Normally people like to go for the tank commander, but the vulture gunship also doesn't hurt, to say the least. He would need some more munition stores, yes, to get his pop cap up. He has 7. A munition store increases the cap by 3, I guess? Something like that. Sorry. In comes the War Walker, killing some models, but yeah, Kubini calls GG because, yeah, he has a big force of Praetorian Guard at his doorstep, Grot tanks, Griffin, Reckless, Irregulars, the anti-tank team being unchallenged the whole time. What could he have done better? Maybe, yeah, of course, the usage of the Mind War against the Lieutenant Colonel, for example. There was one whiff on the what you call it, the Psychic Storm over here, but in general I think he had the pressure going, and then the Orc Bunker comes up, so getting like Wraith Tomb and challenging it even more would be probably the way to go. So he could have expanded on his tier 1 aggression, but yeah, in general this macro was problematic with these points being delayed by too much and floating up to 800 resources in the meantime. I guess this is an amalgamation of reasons why he lost this game, but generally both played good played by both players. MrBlueDude actually going ahead now, so let's see if how it pans out in the end. But yeah, for now he is 1-0, and yeah, see you in the next game. And the second game of the series brings us to Meeting of Mind. On the left side, playing Night Lords, we have MrBlueDude. On the right side, playing Chaos Marines, we have Kubini. So we have Chaos on Chaos action here. Kubini goes for 3 cultists into Chaos Temples. 3 cultists is pretty standard on Meeting of Minds because you have a lot of points. And I would assume he goes for the... almost kills this heretic. For the Chaos Lord. Quickly check that while we're here. Come on. Chaos Lord, there you go. Raptor Scouts already coming in. I saw 3 Raptor Scouts, 4 Raptor Scouts. MrBlueDude likes to play aggressive with 2 Raptor Scouts and 2 Raptor Scouts in his own base capturing. Will he get a decap? He's kind of far out. Kubini, come on! Oh, this was close. Holy shit, was this close. Kubini was mashing his keyboard, maybe getting the wrong buttons or something. And these cultists cannot hold off these scouts. What can hold off the scouts is the Chaos Lord, however. So this will be better. And yeah, this decap is probably unchallenged, I would assume. You cannot really challenge the decap when the units are standing right next to it. Even if you like hard click all the building buttons. Yeah, but this heretic should go around and try to build up this listening post in the meantime. But Chaos Lord is there now and can peel off some models. He also can use his ability to make these little auspex here. Right, there we go. Which now detects these raptors. The raptors will kill the heretic if they are present. There you go. Stabbing him once. 1 HP, literally 1 HP. But I mean, he doesn't need more than 1 HP to survive, I guess, and build stuff. There comes in the pistol shots, missing. Missing again. Missing. Down he goes. Probably, yeah, should have probably already built another one. He did, actually, so there you go. So the capturing of points is really lacking behind because of this. How is the economy looking? 56 and 10 against, okay, 26 and 0. So that's why. That's why I do this. But you can kinda, come back from it. I guess generator now being added for him as well. Where's the generator? Oh, okay, sorry, it's a generator for MrBlueDude all the time. And again the decap. These Raptor Scouts are clearly an absolutely nuisance, but he will get finally the points in his own base. So this is built up, and there's more and more Chaos Marines to deal with these pesky Raptors, which I think is a good choice. Playing with a lot of infantry here to get them out of your base. Is there a captain or something on the way? There's not even a storm barracks being added. So is this like an economy boom? What is his plan? He has a lot of power to spend, so I guess upgrading another listening post wouldn't be far off. Oh, yeah, would be probably a wise choice. It's kind of a economy opener. There comes the Raptor scouts going down. Now that there is some defense, the scouts go off to the far side and getting the points, the criticals. Storm barracks is now being added. As I said, I would like to see 2 more listening posts being upgraded, this one and probably this one over here. He has still enough power to get to the next tier afterwards. Yeah, Raptor scouts trying to get the heretic over here, but getting absolutely shot by these Chaos Marines for days. One Raptor scout goes down, the next Raptor scout also going down here, so another squad wipe. Only 2 Raptor scouts remaining as far as I'm aware yet, both at the critical locations at the site. The Chaos Marines with the Chaos Lord getting now a heretic, it is called, so this listening post will not be able to go up. What does he go for? Another Raptor scout. So they are not cheap in the slightest, but yeah, but still. He needs to go to 2-ish or needs to get some units on the field, like the captain, for example. Okay, he's ballsy. There's like the Chaos Lord in his base, and he's like, I get tier 2, I guess. So now it is up to Kubini to do some damage. Killing a generator, for example. Shooting at this Palace of Night is not doing any favors. He needs to get a generator and some listening posts. Plural. This listening post kills a bunch of cultists, sadly. There comes the Raptor scouts, but only 2 models. They should lose against these Chaos Marines, and they do. Depending on the reinforcements, they could trade favorably, but for now they are just getting murdered. They have little axes as well and maces, I saw. Killing now the heretic again, but the point will not go up actually. So yeah, the Chaos Lord, yeah, now going in here, there should be the captain. Yes, there it comes. But yeah, the tier 2 is very early for MrBlueDude, especially for the amount of aggression that he faces. Would like if he would kill this listening post, or come around here, stick here, don't move, and kill the listening post over here, and now pressure also the storm barracks a bit, I guess. Decap this point, very nice, and yeah, I would like to have some unit over here capturing cultists, getting there at least a decap. Would like to get the cap on the far side, I guess. But yeah, there comes the Chaos Lord killing the storm barracks. Not sure if this is the right choice. There's even an unprotected listening post over here, which would be a good option. But yeah, he sees that there's something produced, so he tries to kill it before it comes out. At least this is a lot of resources that MrBlueDude has to spend. Oh, this is getting closer than I wanted, but I think the captain should come out here. But yeah, I think I would focus down the storm barracks anyways, because it's I think 250 requisition that you have to build again. Tainted Auspex being built, getting killed immediately, so the detection is gone directly. And yeah, the Chaos Marines can now kill some Raptor scouts as long as the detection lingers. Yeah, 1 actually. And then not sure what you go here. I would assume this an HQ trade is not favorable, but the listening post over here, and of course a tier 2 on your own would be nice. How is your resources? Not very nice. Would need another generator. More Raptor scouts being added, armory being added, Black Sanctuary that is. But what does he go for now? He cannot go scout sergeants or anything. Eating some unnecessary damage with the Chaos Lord over here. Yes, I don't think attacking the HQ is the right choice. There's now coming into terror bombing run, but was it spotted? Yeah, not hitting anything. I would like him to go for this listening post or this listening post. He has quite a mass of Marines over here, and he has probably also quite a lot of resources. He has generator is now getting up. Upgrading this listening post would save his generators over here, I guess. One more heretics, so he is kind of panicking on his own because of a few Raptor scouts. So maybe just get 1 more Chaos Marine squad, I guess. I mean, yes, you are on the offense, but still. And now he's kind of, yeah, he has the, I guess he has the advantage, but not really making use of it. He has more economy, but yeah, he needs to click the tier 2 button right now. He's behind in tier. So what does he go for here? Improved scout chain swords. And now these scouts will try to go into melee with their improved chain swords. They maybe are able to. Tainted Auspex is not being placed here. This listening post is now getting upgraded as well, so these guys are now stuck in between 2 listening posts and 2 Raptor Scouts and the captain. And yeah, this decision is horrible. This decision costs you so much to stay over here. Even just leaving the base, I guess, would have been better. You did the damage, so might as well go out here. No need to overstay your welcome. I mean, they put up a fight, killing quite a lot of raptors in the meantime. The question is now, is the captain... How is the health situation? The Chaos Lord is almost full health and the captain also. But yeah, these raptors in melee with their improved chainswords is a problem. Are a problem. Especially if supported by these listening posts. So yeah, not the best decision making over here. Killing worker is nice and stuff, but you need to run out of here. There's no way you can stay here and be in good shape. Especially now that there's more and more infiltration kicking in. The Palace of the Night is halfway down, but what does it use you? Nothing really. No way you could kill the enemy HQ. I think the best option would have been, if you stay stuck here, either go try to see if you find another unprotected listening post like this, or move out in this more open area and try to kill the listening posts, these outside listening posts. And yeah, he was panicking in his own base. Like even this Raptor Scout's getting a point in his own base. Oh, he is tier 2 already. Okay, so, pardon me. Getting now the Saucer and the Machine Pit. So it's not all over yet, I guess. There's still a lot of recovering to do for MrBlueDude. In terms of economy, in terms of stuff. More and more slows being used passively by the captain over here. But he will reach his own base, whatever that's worth, because there's not an upgraded listening post, and the Chaos Lord is getting... oh god, he's getting surrounded. He will die. You cannot see what hits him for the most part. Okay, now the Tainted Auspex is being placed again, but still, that's a lot of damage done. Where's the captain? The captain is still healthy and running around with his similar sword. They have the similar swords. He's shooting. There's now Raptor Scouts trying to get in the way of the lad over here, but yeah, they will stop the movement and now trading unfavorably, I guess, here for a bit. And yeah, they need to get the decap because there's the taken hold counter. I think it will be stopped before it will start again. Turret still up here, so fighting over here is a valid choice. One Raptor Scout dying, and is he getting them before the machine pit is being built? This guy, this heretic, I cannot select him, should use forced labor, but yeah, he's alright. He is alright. Adding also now the Chaos Armory. Razorback is out. Another Razorback is to be added, but you need some more vehicle cap. So the question now that both tier 2 is who will secure a slack deposit, if at all. More Raptor Scouts going down, so now that the dust more or less settles, it is an economy, more or less equal economy, but you have an issue in your base that is called Captain and Raptor Scouts. And yeah, they are now also the first vehicle. And what does he go for? A Defiler. Defiler is not a really anti-vehicle, but will allow him to fight off these Raptor Scouts here, I guess. He would need a Hell Talon, for example. But Hell Talon also gets countered by the Melter, so I would assume Horus would be a good option. Rather than going for the Chaos Armory, I would like to see the Demon Pit, I think it's called. Whatever, Sacrificial Circle, I think it's called, where you can get a Horus. The Horus would be absolutely perfect now against the Razorback. But getting them out also takes some time and resources. They are not cheap. There's the Sorcerer also being added. Sorcerer, if he comes close to the vehicle, will make short work of it. And there it is. The thermal blast generator from MrBlueDude will explode his economy. What does he go for? More and more Razorbacks. The third Razorback, actually, that is. So there you go. All with multi-melters, so not sure. And I think they have a front-mounted Stormbolter or something. I saw something shooting. Maybe I'm mistaken. In comes the Hell Talon now. This is a good option, actually. You see the damage isn't bad, but yeah, if they start to counterfire against the Hell Talon, is when things get interesting. And actually not taking too much damage from it for now. And yeah, the Sorcerer, as I said, the Sorcerer in melee is absolutely beast against almost everything with his staff. Smoke launchers being added now, they could be used for his infantry, but still a lot of melee infantry against these ranged marines. But they have the Sorcerer, and the Sorcerer can hold his own quite well. Captain, where's the Captain actually? Captain just in the fray over here. Haven't seen it. Finally got his point back, Kubini is. And there comes the Defiler. Did he go for any weapon yet? No, he can just stay here and use his artillery stuff. So it's still not clear who wins this, but there's tier 3 for MrBlueDude. But he has, okay, these could take down this probably. Yeah, there you go. Focus it down and then kill the Dark Magos. There you go, Dark Magos, yeah, the Dark Magos it's called. Another Magos over here. Yeah, you need to kill the Thermoblast generator. This is basically the difference over here. And it, yeah, economy. Even getting a heavy bolter turret upgraded, which is generally a good idea, but against these lads, I don't know, probably not. Hell Talon on Hell Talon action, but there's 2 against 1, but both being have taken some damage already. Oh, this is similar, but this looks a bit bigger for some reason. Even the global upgrade now being finished for MrBlueDude, so his economy will skyrocket quite well. And yeah, the combined arms here will try to take down this Hell Talon. Other Hell Talon is being pulled back, and there's a Warpsmith on the way to repair it. And also a Hell Blade being added now. Doing okay damage against aircraft, but has a longer range, I guess. Thermoblast generator will go no, it will not for now. Wow, I thought it will go down, but he lost his relic, so his economy should be lower. Oh my god, when did this happen? Ah, because he lost his point over here and all the criticals as well. So the economy of Kubini is in shambles. Tier 3 should be finished, is finished. Now getting another Hell Talent Eclipse Portal for the Obliterators now. And yeah, the Thermoblast generator is still here. Tier 3 for Kubini has not been started yet, so I think this will be a victory by tiering, I guess. There's more bionics coming in. The question is, where do the Obliterators hit the field? They're still not out yet. Or where are they? Oh, over here. And I like the Night Lords Obliterators because there's these Graviton guns. They have the last guns, of course, and I think the last one was Cryo guns instead of Flamers, if I remember correctly. Hell Talon is being attacked by Chaos Marines. Chaos Marines do not have anti-vehicle until tier 3, so yeah, no real issue over here. 2 Defilers shooting from afar. The Thermoblast generator is finally going down. Warpsmith repairing the Hell Talon 24/7, but there are Obliterators hitting your base. There are Atramentor squads, the melee superiority Terminator grind of the Night Lords going against the Listing Post. And yeah, there you go. Raptor Scouts and everything basically. More and more Raptor Scouts, they're not coming in to fight the Chaos Marines or the Defilers. Not sure if you will win against the Defiler, however. Is he getting anything else? Not for now. Busy reinforcing, keeping his stuff alive, I guess. And yeah, there comes the Predator trying to deal with it, but he would need... Yeah, the Infernus Blighter would be a very good option in this instance here. Is he stunned? Or why is he not moving? Looks like he's stunned. Or at least rooted for it. Now the Infernal Blighter is up, but whoa, he cannot drive anywhere. Will he get a few shots? He will get off, but then he will die. Holy shit, the Raptors actually got away, but I think, look at the economy, 150 and 30 against 72 and 53. Yeah, not sure what Kubini can do here. He needs to fight so cost efficiently here, but he's losing more and more of his economy, losing now the production as well, so this is turning sour really quick. The Defilers standing unopposed on the side, but the infantry of the Night Lords are just weathering the storm. And yeah, there's the Cry Gun usage over here, which I told you. So they have Graviton Gun, Blast Cannons and Cry Guns, which I like. And yeah, more and more fights around the listing post over here, but this is like tier 3 infantry and some Raptor Scouts against tier 1.5 infantry more or less. So there you go. It's now also getting the getting the heavy bolter. So and the Hellblade trying to pick off these, slowly but surely picking at them. And yeah, this is gonna be decided by pure economy. How much money I can throw at the problem, I guess. Keep reinforcing. He has bottomed out his economy, using every cent and penny to keep this stuff alive. But the Obliterators are unchallenged over here now, even going for the HQ. Yeah, do they attack now the economy? No, they stick at the HQ, basically trying to get the nail in the coffin over here, while these guys running around in circles around listening posts, getting now focusing now on the listening posts here as well, and getting the Berserk used as well. On this squad, the Chaos Lord is still very healthy and about wanting to kill more and more enemy Raptor Scouts. But is this Raptor Scout still? Raptor Scouts what it is, yeah. They can get more and more models throughout the tiers. And there's the Dreadnought being deep striked, I guess. That is, there you go. Challenging now the Defilers to Dreadnought, and I think it will win. Yeah, the Defilers already damaged, so this Defiler also getting challenged and killed. So there's nothing really standing for Kubini. Kubini calls GG. He stayed a little longer just to see what happens, I guess. And yeah, this is now a 2-0 for MrBlueDude. Very convincing games here. Game 1 and Game 2 both very convincingly taken from him. There was a really ballsy move getting tier 2 here, and Kubini not challenging, not making use of this ballsy decision enough. I think the biggest decider, the biggest problem was the fight over here, where he caught in a fight between two listening posts, Raptor Scouts and Captain. The Raptor Scouts even had their upgraded chain swords as well, so this is, I think this was the turning point of the game. Before he had a real shot if he would have tried to focus on listen posts here or over here, and then yeah, I didn't saw all the action over here, but I think he was a little torn in two places over here, wasn't able to save his own base against the Raptor Scouts and not being able to do a lot of damage in the enemy base. So even just running back and getting a stable thing in your own base would have been an option, I guess. But hindsight 2020, maybe some more upgraded listening posts would have persuaded the Raptor Scouts to leave. But yeah, I don't have much experience on how strong the Raptor Scouts are against listening posts and stuff, so I would need to check that. Anyways, well played by both players. It is now 2-0 for MrBlueDude, and we will see if MrBlueDude will pull off another 3-0 here, or if Kubini can strike back in game number 3. And the third match of the series is played on Imperial City. On the left side, playing Demon Hunters Inquisition, we have MrBlueDude. On the right side, playing Emperor's Children, we have Kubini. Kubini going for a 2 cultists into a Slaneshi Lord opener with Possessed Conduit, so we gonna expect at least 1, possibly 2 Noise Marines. Normally, number plays it differently, like the economy based opener, so this is a solid tier 1 opener, I guess. And MrBlueDude is going for, that's not a tier 2 rush, there's no generator, and goes for more or less the standard bodyguards into Inquisitorial Stormtroopers, and no generator. So normally you would go for generator here, but it looks like, depending on the power, okay, he uses the power for the Warrior Acolyte, okay. I mean, you could go for the Inquisitor Lord now that you save the resources for generator. So let's quickly check. Yeah, he goes. So okay, I need to making mental notes here. This looks like a better opener than I usually do with generator, because this allows you for a very quick Inquisitor Lord. Two pressure cultists now going to the middle. First, Noise Marine squad is out. I would assume there would be another one on the way. He could start another one now, only costing 150. Not reinforcing them for now, and now reinforcing them, I guess. Now, where's the thing is going? There you go. He was getting another pressure cultist for now. Pressure, whatever this is called, the builder unit. Pleasure slave, Jesus Christ. Okay, there comes in the bodyguards, and bodyguards are really strong. They basically squad wiped a cultist squad over here because they're so good, but yeah, against the Noise Marines and especially the Slaneshi Lord sidearm, these guys do not have a chance for now. Even having some stormtroopers in the enemy base, probably scouting what he's up to. Maybe, let's say, a greed check if he's going for like a lot of warp turbines into tier 2 or something. But yeah, he has seen also at least one squad of Noise Marines, so that will be not the absolutely minimum play you could normally go with just a few cultists and some warp turbines into tier 2. Lord Inquisitor is now over here, also firing away. If you're wondering that the graphics aren't looking as crisp as they usually do, I had to turn them down a bit. Again, in this matchup, Demon Hunters and Emperor Certain are both very RAM heavy factions, and this combined with the weird RAM usage of my recording software is too much. Two Noise Marines going down, yeah, one did go down earlier, one will go down here as well, so this is now a melee fight. Drugs being used by the Noise Marines a little late, I have to say, but yeah, the Slaneshi Lord tears down through more and more of these bodyguards. Pressure cultists also coming in to add some minor damage and some major knockback over here. And yeah, these guys need to run out quick fast. The Warrior Acolyte is still alive, however. And yeah, I was looking over here, upgrading the system boss. It is quite a lot of, not a lot of resource, but he is getting his points, so is Kubini still. And the relic is getting captured by the Stormtroopers. We have some Noise Marines forcing melee combat against his listening post. I think the Architect will be able to repair a bit, but yeah, these guys do not joke around in melee. Now at this point it's being upgraded, and yeah, these guys will feel it in their backside, some of these psychic blasts, and one model going down actually, just as I say. Listening post over here will be taken, relic on the top will be taken by Kubini, relic on the bottom by MrBlueDude, so all in all similar. So he's trying to get a builder, I guess, over here. Yeah, turning into melee, and it should be a game over here. There's some truck usage and melee. You see these can fight a little longer over here, but should disengage now, running into safety of their own troops. Very nice, very nice. Will there be a collateral damage? Maybe one or two? Not yet. More Noise Marines, Noise firing in. One Noise Marine going down, the other one is still with 1 HP, I guess. And yeah, more and more damage being dealt. But the listening post is getting up here as well, the upgrade listening post. This could and should be killed. We have 86 and 10 against 74 and 2, so a lot of cultists being dead. Needs to add some warp turbines, is Kubini, to make sure his power income is staying on top of it. Using the drugs to decap the Slaneshi Lord, now going into melee to save these guys. They should, if they have the decap, run away as quick as they can, but there are some stormtroopers coming to the rescue on the backside, snagging a kill, maybe another one here. They need to decide if they go in or out, and they decide to go in. And yeah, the Slaneshi Lord, well, how is its HP going? Half HP now. The Lord Inquisitor holding his own for quite some while, but now that the morale is broken, he will not deal any damage really, so this will turn sour against him. Bodyguards going down more and more. This is a weird fight, I have to say. These guys having no morale, but also the Noise Marines being shot in the back, so it's getting closer than I expected. Here the Stormtroopers are absolutely hammering down the DPS, not reinforced to max. I would have liked to see them reinforced even more to add more damage here, but what am I to say? And there comes more and more Noise Marines. Stormtroopers being, as I said, an absolutely nuisance. This listening post over there being killed by Noise Marines, and yeah, now Kubini is again kind of stuck in behind the enemy base. Not sure what he's expecting to do over here. There's an upgraded listening post and the bodyguards with the Lord Inquisitor just waiting his arrival, and this will be painful. Not sure if he has the drugs again. If he has the drugs, he should use them now and maybe try to run in. The Noise Marines over there fighting against Stormtroopers, and the Stormtroopers should lose it, especially once their morale is broken. Once they hold steadfast actually, and the morale broken is over here. They're still holding on to their morale, interestingly enough. Very steadfast Stormtroopers over here. More and more units being killed, more and more listening posts being upgraded. Even the southern side 2 warp turbines now. I guess you would need some more, and you would need a... Okay, you have the Pursuit of Perfection. I think he's trying to get to tier 2 now. Now basically, okay, reinforcing here. Probably busy fighting. And yeah, tier 2 should be starting momentarily here, but he's probably busy looking at this fight. The Seneshi Lord now getting outnumbered basically. Wood needs to use the drugs in a opportune moment. For now is running away, leaving his poor Noise Marines there for the kill. His tier 2 is significantly delayed because he's busy over here. Tier 2 is on the way for MrBlueDude, so this is all delayed because he was not picking it. So some micro mistakes, macro I guess it is. So yeah, you would need tier 2 delayed by at least 20 to 30 seconds, which can doesn't sound like much, but it is huge if you see how much time it is compared to how long the game is actually going. Some more Noise Marines over here. How did those survive actually? Even going for the poor architect, you just want to write some stuff down and not be annoyed. Jumping out now. What is he adding? Advanced weaponry just yet. Okay, so this is the big downside actually. How much power does advanced weaponry cost? 75. So okay, this is the downside. You have a build where you go the Lord Inquisitor, but you do not have advanced weaponry. You cannot get both without a generator. Interesting. I need to process that a bit in my head, because the grenades could have been very helpful against these Noise Marines. They use basically they use the drugs, and then you pop down the grenade to make them fall back, and you waste some time of the drugs, so you can kill them later on. What is this? Okay, now they go kill this again. Getting actually built up again. So MrBlueDude has quite a micro to flex here, which I find interesting. Never thought about him of a micro player, but there you go, more of a strategic player over here. But again, going into melee, and wow, he just fell over in this heavy cover over here. So this is gonna be interesting. And now these Noise Marines will die. This is quite a setback for Kubini, that is. Did he go for the grenades? He did not in time actually, so he could have started the warp talents already and did not, because he was also delayed in the grenades and stuff. Okay, Grey Knight transition, also something you normally do not see. Advanced weaponry 2 into Grey Knights. The Grey Knights are unbreakable, so that's one way to deal with Noise Marines. It's like, yeah, I can hear noise all the time. And they can also be deep strike. So this is now his time to advance. He goes for the plasma gun. Plasma gun doesn't need advanced weaponry too. But they get melter bombs, which is important, I guess. And Deus Lex could then go for melter guns over here. We have only one squad of Stormtroopers now. The bodyguards have their own first upgrade and the weapon upgrade. The first squad of Grey Knights is being finished. The second squad of Grey Knight is being added here. We have a war machine warp portal, but we still already have some melter bombs on these guys over here. They try to focus on the points of access, but you see how low HP these guys have without the medic upgrade. There comes the second squad of Grey Knights, the Grey Knight Strike Squad, I think it's called, more or less, will come over here with their force weapons and storm bolters, killing Noise Marines for days. Could also turn their attention to the points of access. Will we see some? Yes, we see some melter guns on these guys over here. These Stormtroopers over here surviving as the Grey Knights coming in to tank the damage. Melter bomb coming in, almost killing the point of access. Point of access will go down now. Some Grey Knights died in the process. But what is going on? An Assault Rhino. would have liked to see an aircraft unit here, but because it cannot be hit by a melter bomb, so it would be immune to this and also immune to the melee of the Grey Knights. Is he focusing now the production? It's probably the right choice over here. I am myself struggling to decide when it is worth to focus the production versus focusing on economy. Normally I try to focus economy over production. There's comes now also the apothecary can be attached to the squad to boost their regeneration, but also boosting that regeneration. I think as he's here, more and more apothecaries coming in. The Grey Knights on the top have finished everything here, now going for the next point. The bodyguards lagging behind a bit. These stormtroopers could also stand here and be a bit of a nuisance, but yeah, he's disengaging over here because he has no real answer to these vehicles for now. Could add a librarium and okay, he wants to go for vehicles. You could add a librarium and support servitors with the multi-melters, but he has melters on these guys, correct? 2 melters that is, and the melter bomb. The Grey Knights killed this listen post over here, so economy wise it should be very much in favor of MrBlueDude now. And depending on what these guys can do, they added plasma guns, so they will shred infantry for days. These assault rhinos are very, very good. Now Chimera is being added. Chimeras. Just sticking with their standard loader would give him some mild anti-vehicle as well. And also something Kubini have to think about. It's not always like what you can kill your opponent with, but also setting something the opponent has difficulty dealing with, which is like the Chimera. There's no anti-vehicle for Kubini out now. He did go for the grenades and could go for Warp Talon and challenge this Chimera. Coming in with the Warp Talon, throwing the grenade and attacking it would deal with it, I guess. There comes in the Grey Knights, 2 squads of Grey Knights for now it is. No third squad actually. They are limited to 3, so they could go for more, but he switches it up to a lot of vehicles now. It's like 3 Chimeras already, so he has the second infantry upgrade. Is it 3? 1, 2 for now. Yeah, but he has the second upgrade, increasing the HP and also giving him smoke launchers. So they could use a big smoke launcher over here to help their bodies out, and this is quite advanced over here. Focusing down on the pleasure cultists for now. The Defiler is out using some of his noise artillery, dealing some damage against the bodyguards. The Chimera is focusing down. There's a melter bomb throwing from the commands, from what I was saying, from the bodyguards over here. Are these stormtroopers still alive? I don't see them anywhere. What do you have here? More and more. Okay, adding now the Domus Astra Navigatio. He is, and adding more and more Chimeras. Is this a Flamer Chimera? It is. But GG is called from Kubini, so yeah, there was not really an answer to these Grey Knights basically, I think, and the Chimeras. He tried to answer the Grey Knights with more and more infantry, and the Defiler and the Assault Rhinos. Assault Rhinos would have dealt with these Grey Knights eventually, because they're also very expensive to reinforce. But he lacked an solution for these Chimeras, which would have been, I think, Warp Talons with their Grenades, which could also then more or less... could they challenge these guys? Not sure, but they could use their trucks to survive a bit at least. But yeah, hard match for Kubini here. Very interesting strategies used by MrBlueDude. I liked it. But very well played this match by both players. In the end it was MrBlueDude again securing the victory here with a 3-0. The score could also be like a 3-1 and would be more deserved, I guess. But yeah, 3-0 it is. So it will be... The winner bracket final will be Mad Number versus MrBlueDude. And MrBlueDude is on fire, so this is going to be interesting. But before we do that, we will jump again to the losers bracket in the next few weeks. So yeah, as usual guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye!